I mean, I definitely had my fair share of fun in the open showers. That's what you're asking.
Jeez, please. Well, let's stay within the world of fights. As you said, you've seen some fights in there as you hit the unit. Can you speak on some of the worst fights you've seen, or one of the worst fights you've seen that you're like, wow, I'm in a hellish place?
Well, I'll give you two different. So one was like, let's just say K2. K2 was very prevalent, and when people got onto K2, they become zombies, and I would watch people go to store and give their entire 95 away, and then still owe money and then not pay it right. So I saw a bunch of people get care flighted out of there, and it's very sad to see that type of thing. And then also, me being gay, there was also relationships drama, and I had a couple of people that I had met in there that were gay, that were in couples, but the gang didn't know that the man in the relationship was gay or that he was playing with the punk. And so I watched like them get stomped out or them get beat up to a pulp to where they were care flighted away as well. So I saw a lot, but I didn't speak on a lot.
All right. Well, I have to ask then, for you, you had either relations while in prison? If so, often, or was it, I had one guy, I was like, I'm good with him and we're good?
I never had a relationship in prison. I just got lucky a lot in prison. And I don't want to glorify it, but I definitely, I think a lot of gay people watch, pornographic things with the prison system. And I mean, I definitely had my fair share of fun in the open showers. That's what you're asking.
Jeez, please. But now this is a very stark contrast to the people that we've had on this platform before. We get a lot of, let's just say, black males that come in here. They shame any individuals who are going to talk to, and they use the word punks, they use the words homosexual, they use all kind of words. Anybody who goes in gang ties and they end up, laying down with a man, sleeping with a man, getting fellatio from a man, it's like, hey, two lay down, one lay down, two get up, and that's just the case. And it's such a shame thing for those black men that has come in here. Did you see a lot of situations where men would move around like they're straight as an arrow, and then when the lights cut or when the opportunity comes, they're yes. I honestly
have never really been into black men until I was in prison. I think that the people that claim to be the straightest or are the biggest haters on the gays are typically the ones that are doing it. Like normally it's like the people that have so much to say about us are the ones that are like secretly in the showers trying to get some. It's normally the people that don't. I don't know. It's just been my experience. Yeah.
So are they approaching you or you approaching them? Like, how does that dichotomy work when it comes to I know you're not on this level, but somehow it ends up you're on this level.
So I think it's open showers at those units that I was at Ramsey and at Jonay. So, we would go in the showers and people that I didn't even know, I became very familiar with. There's no privacy. So, when somebody is interested and when they're not.
Oh,
yeah.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean. So how does that work then? As far as someone's looking at you, they wink, or you look at them, you wink. How does that interaction begin from your memory as far as your recollection of how that kicks off?
It's kind of like seeing somebody in a club. That you fancy, in straight terms, like you see a girl in the club and you want her to know you're interested, but you don't want everybody around to know that you're interested. I had to learn just to be very discreet and be very mindful of who is around and pay attention, which me selling drugs, that's just natural for me anyways. From winks to erections to barbers rubbing up on me when I'm getting my hair cut to just random, I think being out, I was an easy, I don't want to say target because I don't feel like I was targeted, but they knew where to go to get some. There was no question or ambiguity.
You're saying a barber will play with your ear or something, or like
they would rub up on my arm or something.
Jeez,
I found that barbers and tattoo artists were the most frisky.
I meant to ask your tattoos. Did you get those in prison or?
I got my chest done in prison.
Okay, so who did the chest portion? Was it what nationality did that?
A Mexican. A Muslim Mexican.
A Muslim. Wow, there was. That's the first time I've heard that term, Muslim Mexican. I didn't know they. Wow, that opened up a whole nother thing. I didn't know that existed. I think that's a peacock. The peacock tattoo.
That's new. The peacock's new.
Okay, so that's free world.
But I did this, and this in prison, and then this, and this in prison, and then my whole chest.
Okay. For barbers, tattoo artists, someone who doesn't have access to you like that, but is interested, like, I'm trying to. What did they do? Did they like, I think you said you worked as a clerk. What other jobs did you do?
I was a peer educator. I was a clerk and a peer educator.
That's a lot of access there.
Two jobs that were very hard to get. I ended up with, for two different reasons. To answer your question about like I said, every morning, I think it was like 5 o'clock in the morning, we went to showers and it's open. Like you are butt naked in a room squished with like 40 people taking a shower together. So when you're interested in somebody, they gravitate next to you or near you, or they may not get you the first day, but maybe the next day they're right next to you. And I think you can tell when somebody's interested in you.
Patterns change, I guess.
Correct.
Patterns change.
But the good thing about for me, and as far as if you're talking about like sex is concerned, first of all, financially, I made a lot of commissary by selling the uniforms and stuff like that. I also had a lot of access in the shower. The laundry is over the shower. So what that means is that I could go shower whenever I wanted. I had access to the shower room whenever I wanted to. So, yeah.
Did you ever have to sell yourself?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Did you frown upon that or those who did that?
No. No, I don't even frown upon people out here that do that. I think it's a hustle. I'm all for the hustle.
Yeah. How many other openly gay individuals would you say is on, like, in your particular unit while you were there? About how many others were like, were you like a unicorn in the situation or just like a small handful?
Well, I was never in protective custody. So like most like trans and like gay people, if they want to be protected, they'll go to protective custody. But I would say there's like 2 or 3 on my unit, not too many compared to the amount of people. So I wouldn't say unicorn, but I mean, there weren't that many, like in comparison, there was not that many openly.
You said you didn't even bat an eye at a black man, I guess I'm assuming prior, and then after prison,
well, during prison.
During prison, what was that? Was it more so like, what got you to the point where you're like, hey, I don't mind these guys?
I just never opened my mind to it.
Okay.
I always thought they're a little too big for me.
Oh. See, there you go.
I'll say it.